there's lots of variations of doing park. In fact, park has so many applications that it can be used with contact or without contact. So let's just look at both categories. We'll start without contact first. So that's obviously against punches. So if I'm facing against my partner, there's two ways of looking at this. There's the direction of the park, and there's also the where you put the hand in placement of park. So if someone's jabbing forward, park is a short move. And generally, as a short move, one variation of doing the movement is to park and slap across. So as the park comes in, you parry this way. So you catch the hand, if you like, and you make contact here. You don't overextend, and you certainly don't go past the center line. So you keep the hand in front of your face. Another variation of park is to park forward. And as you park forward, to press and to keep the forward intention of that. There's a couple of ideas. Sometimes people, especially within the Wing Chun community, talk about parking at the elbow because it's a safer way to control the arm. That's absolutely fine, you can do that, but a better way, a way that actually helps quite well, is to bridge and then press at the elbow. So that's another variation. Another variation of doing park is to catch your hand on the inside. So if someone's punching, you can also draw the hand down on the inside. Simple way of doing that is the person punches, is to catch the arm and hit. So if he's punching on the inside of my Munsao, I catch the arm back and I hit. I catch the arm in this way because it intercepts if you throw the other arm. It intercepts and allows me to bridge and go for the other arm. So it essentially catches the 1-2 combination, but I certainly don't catch and move on this inside. I move back or at an angle to the 45 to the blind side so I can cut the angle and hit. It's another variation. A variation that works quite well is that when you're using this idea, when you're pressing someone, quite often what they'll do is they'll punch and push and lean in. So you can draw them. So that's another variation of park where you can slap, but as you slap them to the side and draw them away against the pressure. That also works with contact. If you're pushing into the person and they push back, you can also slap and draw them away. So those are some simple ideas on how to use park. The follow-ups are the most important thing, but we'll discuss that in the next section, but thank you for watching. So the second category of using park is quite simple, with contact. And that basically is any time I have contact with the arm, whether on this side, on the outside, or it doesn't really matter, I slap to free the arm. Now we slap to free the arm because it makes it a lot easier to control the arm and not allow him to hit us back in reply. Easiest way of explaining it to you is that if I have my hand stuck to his arms and we're struggling, if I just simply try to hit him, it's really hard to do that. So a simple variation of park is when we're struggling, it's to slap and hit to free my hands. Now, the variation on the slap is what's subtly different. You can slap down, you can slap in. Do you see how his head comes in? So as I slap in, it draws his head in. I can slap down, it takes his arm out. But it was a general rule, you never want to slap out because it doesn't control the arm and it comes all the way back. Another variation of park, especially in contact, is an outside gate contact. And again, there's two subtle variations on this. You can slap down and then you can slap across. Slapping down generally tends to draw him in towards you and free this hand, but so you must make sure when you slap down you got this hand up immediately because it will give you coverage against this other punch, which will always be coming in. The variation of slapping across generally turns and rotates his body, which makes it a lot harder for him when he's using a 1-2. So outside gate, there's two variations, there's slapping in and slapping down. On the inside, there's pulling in, which draws his head in, which brings you into target, and there's also slapping down, but you never slap out on either occasions. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying our work. If you do, please subscribe. But as always, I'm happy to hear your thoughts and comments. Have a great day.